Welcome to the College Soccer Recruiting Seminar. I'm Mike Getman. After 40 years in college soccer, I want to share some of the most important details in the recruiting process. Too often, players don't believe in themselves or don't understand the value of a college education. On average, a college graduate earns $25,000 more per year than a high school graduate. Even more important, by going to college and playing college soccer, you get an education, you grow as a person, and you develop skills that will help you the rest of your life. I often hear that college soccer will take too much time and interfere with academics or other interests. This is not true. Soccer in college takes the same time as you are devoting now, without all the travel to practice. I coached at Harvard University. Our players were all dedicated students, and we made it all the way to the Division I Final Four. If Harvard students can balance it, so can you. The first thing you need to be doing is become the very best player you can be. We will show you how to market yourself, but in the end, coaches will watch you play and then decide if you make their team better. Be prepared to shine whenever coaches are watching, and that's almost every day, certainly every game day. Update or create your recruiting profile immediately. The recruiting profile is a one-page sheet listing your key attributes, what team or teams you play for, what position you play, and your jersey number, any honors or awards you or your team have achieved. Make sure to list your contact information as well as contact information for any coaches that know you well. Include your soccer and academic information. Even if you don't think your grades are good, put them down. College coaches will assume the worst if you haven't put anything down. Coaches from all levels of colleges will see you play. Don't make it hard for them to learn about you. A good highlight video is one of the most important things you need. If you're a junior in high school or older, you need to get this done ASAP. 3 minutes showing what makes you special. Use clips from game video if you have it. If you don't have game video, it's okay to use clips from training. For sophomores and juniors, don't wait for coaches to contact you. Start the process by sending an email to colleges you might be interested in attending. It takes 10 seconds to send an email. Just do it. There's no risk. Soccer is different from football or basketball. You must be persistent. College soccer coaches can't see the thousands of players from all over the world, so make sure they know about you. Include your name, your position, your team, and a little bit about you. Then attach your player profile and a link to your highlight video if you have one. Make sure you include your jersey number. Start your email with "Dear Coach Getman" or something similar. Personalized is always better. Coaches know you're going to send a form letter, but they like to know you took the time to know who they are. Division I and Division II coaches cannot talk to you until June 15th, leading into your junior year. They can send you a generic thank you email, but they can't send a recruiting email just yet. They will likely send you a form response and invite you to attend their ID camp. Division III, NAIA, and junior college coaches can speak with you anytime. What about recruiting services such as NCSA and others? They don't really provide anything you don't already have access to. They create a profile, they send out to hundreds of colleges, but most Division I coaches don't read the email because they know a scouting agency doesn't know you or their team. If you want to pay the money to have someone send emails for you, there's no harm, but you can easily do this for yourself. Should you pay to get a highlight video made? You can, but you can also do this pretty easily on your own. The advantage in paying is that they do all the work and they get it done. How often should you send an email? Send one email now, then send again leading into any big games or events you're going to be at. Don't worry if they don't respond right away. They may have a few hundred emails to respond to, so it takes some time. ID camps. They're expensive, but they're a great way for a college coach to really get to know you. They can train you and see your personality. It's costly to go to a lot, so pick your top choice school or two and pick ID camps that have multiple colleges attending. Be careful with the big company camps. They list lots of colleges attending, but that doesn't mean the coaches there are really scouting. They hire a lot of director of operations and volunteer assistant coaches who may not be involved in the real recruiting for that school. Social media. Coaches will check your social media. Everything you post or repost tells a coach who you are. Don't post things you don't want a college coach to know about you. This chart shows you the maximum number of scholarships a school can provide at each level. Division I rules recently changed. Roster limits are down to 28. Many schools had 35 or more in the past. Now they potentially have 28 scholarships, but this doesn't mean all schools have that many. When I coached at UAB, we had 10 scholarships worth about $300,000 per year, but we had 12 million in academic aid to give. Hopefully you'll qualify for some of each. Most schools can bundle academic, soccer, and need-based financial aid. Academic aid usually starts with a 3.0 GPA and goes up, but each school is different. The recruiting timeline. College coaches start their preseason August 1 or about that point each year. They have 2 games per week along with 4 practices per week going through early December. So they do a large part of the recruiting each winter and spring. Summers, they typically hold camps and go to big recruiting events. They still recruit in the fall, but they do far less traveling because of their game schedule. For girls, sophomore year is a big recruiting year, and some coaches are even looking at freshmen. For boys, they may start looking at you as a sophomore, but junior year through the spring of your senior year is the biggest recruiting time. The transfer rules for current college athletes allows players to transfer to a new college at any time. For Division I and II players, they must put their name in the transfer portal either at the end of the fall season or the start of the spring season. This slows the recruiting process down for many high school and club players because college coaches want to wait and see which college athletes become available. This doesn't mean they won't be interested in you. It just means they may be slower to make decisions and to make offers. There are over 1,000 college soccer programs. That means there are over 30,000 roster spots available. If you work hard, there's a place for you. Thank you for joining us today. Check out our website, MikeGetmanSoccerCamp.com, for our updated recruiting blog. We look forward to helping you find your perfect fit.